Hey guys, it's Mike at Dive Right in Scuba. Just wanted to respond to a thread on Scuba board. A customer was concerned that we may have lost our way, not having the inventory levels, and is just wondering if we're not doing things right as a business anymore. I wanted to actually just address that with a video, as well as give you guys a tour of Dive Right in Scuba to make you comfortable with who we are, the growth that we've had, where we're coming from, and why you want to continue to do business with us over anybody else in the industry. So if you don't mind, come take a walk with me. I'm going to take the camera back from Kasha and bring you guys on a tour of Dive Right in Scuba. So when you walk in our front door, you can see that we are not just an online store. We do classes from open water, obviously through advanced, through instructor level to tech. Everything you could imagine, we do it under one roof. Most of your online retailers don't do any of that. They may try to do the basic, the bare minimum, things like that to get going. As you can see, Jerry here and a couple other guys, our shelves look a little bare behind them. You see boxes coming in. Not because they're bare, guys. It's because we just got back from our second of 4 dive shows that we're doing for the community. How many of these other online stores, how many other even dive shops? Unfortunately, not a lot of these dive shops even go to these shows anymore. We're out there actually coming to your community, helping to bring scuba to you in a horrible time. See, look at no computers here, right? Because they've all been going to these shows. So we're gonna keep taking a tour here and show you guys Dive Right in Scuba, as also filling you guys in, as I was saying, about some of this training stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen my posts on these awards from SDI TDI from 2016, 15, 14, 13, 12, and 11. Guys, we're not just an online store. We do all this stuff. We carry almost every brand out there to bring the choice to you. Even the hard brands like Mike's carrying Ursuit right there that nobody else really in the country is carrying. We carry these for you. So let's keep walking. Here is one of our classrooms here, our smaller classroom. Projectors, all the good stuff. Our second classroom is kind of going through chaos right now, as we are coming back from a dive show. Stuff is coming back in to be restocked, and guess what? We got to go do it again in 2 weeks. Bathroom for any of you that come see us personally. Here's our bathroom. And because we really are a staff of divers and don't mind the mess, like I said, these shows really do cause a number. This is our staff locker room. Everybody here actually dives. I wish the camera was a little bit wider so you could see, but we are a staff full of divers, and this is just some of our gear. Not everybody stores their gear in here. As we continue on, this is obviously the showroom. So you can see we've got lots of choices. If you actually do want to come see us in Plainfield, Illinois, we would love to have you. And you know, we're doing this before the store opens today. I want to give you guys a quick glimpse before the phones start ringing, before there's a million people moving around in Dive Right in Scuba here. And in the office, yes, it is real. Kasha over there, who does live chat. Kim, who does a lot of the order updating. We're all here. There's my desk. I just had my birthday, and so they decided to decorate my desk a little bit. And if you've never met Dante, Dante is a shop dog who is going to be following me around this whole time. Moving him back. So as we head back here, we've got shipping and receiving that we're going to be going into. Nothing on the shelves right now because all morning they've been unpacking that booth. But you can see the pile of orders they've got to get to from the weekend. And yes, we're closed on Sundays, so unfortunately, you know, we can't really help you out on the weekend. On Sundays, the store's closed. Typically we're diving, but now it's wintertime, so kind of not able to do that. Here's our receiving area. Packages, again, haven't come in yet because it's just too early in the day yet. And right now we're going to go upstairs to our inventory. We actually have over $1 million in inventory. Unfortunately, it never, ever, 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 ever seems like enough, right? No matter how many BCDs, no matter how many wetsuits, dry gloves, boots, accessories, whatever it is that we have in stock, it's never enough. Because somebody orders the wrong size, the wrong color of what we have. And usually that happens because there's other people with the same taste ordering just as many, if not more, sometimes an hour before, a few minutes before, a weekend before. We place orders actually every day for new product. We try to not run out. Sometimes it's just inevitable. Whether it's because of poor purchasing on me, manufacturers not having product in stock, which is unfortunately a big part of our industry now. A lot of you may not know this, but manufacturers are being bought at an alarming rate because they can't be effective. Big conglomerates have come in and bought some of these guys because they're just not doing what they need to do. Some manufacturers have been going out of business. I fear that we're going to have a lot more actually going out of business this year in our industry. And that really puts a hamper sometimes on things that we have in stock and can have in stock for you. Also, even, you know, our lights, you can see how many we've got there, but guess what? We were out of one for the last 4 months. Why? We had to switch manufacturers. That takes a long time. You guys want a quality product. We want to bring it to the table. We can't rush some of these things. So yeah, unfortunately, sometimes we've got to tell you, hey, we're out of stock on it. It's going to be a while. That may give us a black eye, but we got to be a little bit understanding. You know, we've got to bring things out the right way to you guys to give you a right product that we can actually stand behind instead of rushing the market real quick with something that doesn't make sense. You know, you can see we've got a bunch of back plate and wings and systems and all that, you know. And I know somebody had just bought a dive soft from us and we told them it wasn't in stock. It was actually in stock. You want to know why we didn't ship it? It's actually missing a hose. The reason is a customer lost his hose, so we sent him it from our inventory. Then you ended up ordering your dive soft analyzer. We couldn't ship it because it wasn't complete, so we ordered you a brand new one from the manufacturer. Wasn't because we didn't have it in stock. Wasn't because of anything other than us trying to have the best customer service before, during, and after. Not to mention, where else can you even get dive soft? We've been a dive soft dealer for 5 years. We brought that company to the US. You know, you guys, we do so much for you, and it pains me so much to see a thread like this, but at the same time I have so much love because there's so many other people out there spreading our message for us, saying why we're different than everybody else, showing our breadth of product, you know, which is greater than anybody else, knowing that we've grown on our own money with the support of all of our customers. We don't have a big company behind us. We have 2 dive boats on Lake Michigan. We're here for our dive community. We do more. We try to give back more than anybody else. There's a reason why manufacturers aren't even going to some of these dive shows. It's not worth it to them. You're still going to see us at them though, because we're supporting you guys, which is the most important in this industry. Any of these big other online stores that people sometimes want to compare us to, which is great, they don't do that, guys. They're not here for you. They're not doing the same thing. They're just wanting to get that money for their pocket. We give it right back to you guys, donating to dive clubs all over the country, supporting your shows, bringing classes all around. Let's get back to our tour here a little bit as I get off point. These are customer tanks. Yes, we do repairs and everything in-house. These are just waiting to be picked up. It's middle of winter here. Normally this is about 4 or 5 times as bad as that is now. This is stuff that's in for our service department. BCDs, a couple of dry suits that are hanging that are staff dry suits. Over here we've got regulators that are in for service. We do it all. We don't just sell it and tell you to go somewhere else. The left side is actually waiting to be picked up. The right side is actually just waiting to be serviced on. Right now they're at about a 14-day turnaround time on regs, assuming we can get the parts. Again, those manufacturers make our job difficult sometimes. It's a tough industry. A lot of people don't really realize it. Not only is it tough, but these manufacturers are having a hard time keeping things in stock and having the money to be successful. And it's not just our industry. Golf, surfing, a lot of industries out there, recreational industries are way down. These guys haven't shown up for work yet. Why? It's just too early. All right, as we come over here, we're gonna see our rental equipment. We've got, I don't know, what kind of numbers do I see here? 45, at least 45 sets of rental gear. We do a lot of classes. Regs, BCDs, all of our reg sets have dive computers on them, so our students are learning, you know, with the best of the best. This is where we do our visual inspections. Again, the shop's in a little bit of chaos. We're doing this unscripted, guys. I hope you appreciate that. But with coming back from this dive show and everything, there's a big mess and a lot that goes on. But here we've got where we do our visual tank inspections and all that. We send out more cylinders. We do about 2,000 visuals a year. Here's all of our rental tanks. 137, 163. So again, let's just go, oh, there's 165. So at least 165 tanks we have in rental. Between our boats and our classes, this stuff comes and goes really quickly. Here's our fill panel. We've got air, which is oxygen compatible, meaning it's as clean as it can be, as well as 32% nitrox that we bank. Coming into our fill room, just a couple banks. So like I said, 32% nitrox, OCA air, cleanest quality you can get, tested quarterly. We also have the oxygen, helium, and argon behind us with the big old booster. So we're filling everything from recreational all the way through technical, and obviously even the suit gases to fill it. We do all that here. Nothing goes anywhere else. And we've got the staff to do it the right way. Heading over this way, you can see these are our rental wetsuits and dry suits, mainly dry suits. All of our training is actually done in a dry suit for open water. You know, we made the investment a long time ago to help our students be a lot more comfortable here in the Midwest and enjoy diving a lot more, and it's really paying off. They're becoming more long-term divers, which the community really needs. The manufacturers that are hurting really need. You know, we're trying to do things. As far as, you know, let's just go outside here to the beautiful snow we're getting today. Here's our trailer, what the guys are working on, unloading our booth and everything from the weekend. Most of it's done and in that classroom while we've been talking. But let's continue on here. We don't have too much more to go. I hope you guys are liking the look of what we're doing for you. Now we're over to our dry suit repair department. You can see dry suits everywhere. These guys do a hell of a job. There's a reason why we're the #1 dry suit repair department in the country. And we offer a 2-year warranty on our work. These guys crank out about 30 suits a week. Not fast, efficient, and right. Do sometimes things happen? Yeah. Weather, glues, not everything works perfect, but that's why we offer a 2-year warranty on our work. We stay very busy here and with the dry suit advice as a whole. Here's some more accessories and parts, big shipments from SciTech distributors and things like that we try to keep in stock. But you know, sometimes we run out, guys. I mean, we order every day. It's usually people order too much stuff from us at one time, or we couldn't afford it. We couldn't bring it in fast enough to stay ahead of it. I'll turn the camera around, see if you guys can see me here. We couldn't stay ahead of it. Who knows? You know, a lot of times manufacturers are out of it, and if your product is taking longer than a couple days for us to get, it's because they don't have it for whatever reason. Sometimes, you know, that's just what we got to deal with being in a small industry. A lot of this stuff is very specialized. A lot of it that we sell isn't even in the U.S. We bring things in from out of town to get you guys the best pricing, the best product mix, and to give you the choice that you want and demand, because nobody else is doing it. Look at some other manufacturers that are very narrow in their offerings, which is great for them. They can go deeper on it. We don't do that. We try to support the entire industry, from public safety to recreational to technical divers, all the way through instructor level. We're here for you guys. That's why we do everything that we do. We're not just here to make money off of you. We're here to help this industry grow and be here long term, to be here for divers like you that want to keep doing this and doing it the right way. So we really appreciate any and all feedback. Trust me, we're working as hard as we can to get more inventory. We've got over $1 million right now. You could see if you were looking in this video, we're stretched pretty thin on this building. That's something that we're working on, hopefully over the next 1.5 to 2 years, to have more space, more room, to allow more inventory for our online store. But we're much more than an online store, and I hope this glimpse into who we are helped. You know, we may have run out of a pair of gloves that you needed, but my God, we got 700 other gloves in stock. You just happen to maybe pick one that we just happen to be out of. And if it was for a while, it wasn't by our choice. It means the manufacturer was out of it as well. Probably because you picked a good product. Maybe you picked a popular size. Maybe they're just having a hard time getting it. But we're here for you guys. We will never falter in our customer service and our message and our vision to help you to be the most knowledgeable dive shop, the one that's here for you, the one that answers the phone, that's the one that's on live chat, even till 1, 2 in the morning our time, trying to make sure that we're here to connect with you guys to help you with any questions, any service, any issues you guys have. So this is Mike signing off. Sorry for the long video, but I hope you enjoyed the tour. We'll talk to you later.